Towels for naked swimmers. Hi, I'm Brian Pombo. Welcome back to Brian J. Pombo Live. Today I'm coming to you from a slightly different location. I'm still in the city of Grants Pass, but I am out in a new office. So check this out. My friend Bruno is allowing me to, we're doing a project together, so I'm able to do it right from inside this office. So it's pretty cool. We're going to talk about towels for naked swimmers. What does that mean? Well, I'll tell you, I've got a quote here. By the way, my name's if I didn't mention, my name's Brian Pombo, and this is Brian J. Pombo Live. Okay. Only when the tide goes out do you discover who's been swimming naked. That's a quote from Warren Buffett. Okay. And what's it mean? What it means is that only when the bad times come, or the times that are less less desirable, so maybe the economy's shrinking or whatever, do you start to see who really doesn't have their stuff together? And that's what we're seeing right now. So currently, as I'm putting this out, today is May 6th, June. We're in June 6th of 2020. And so we're still on the very tail end. I would hope it's the tail end of the coronavirus scare. And so that right after we've been dealing with riots, we've been dealing with protests, all stemming from the George Floyd police officer incident. So you go look it up if you haven't watched the news, or if you're watching this way in the future, go check out the history, because it's a very interesting time being said from someone who's in it. And it's affecting the economy. The economy is kind of going up and down. We had a pretty good overall, whatever you consider economy, as far as what the experts tell us the economy is, right? But if you're talking about general economic measures, everything was relatively high up until the point of when coronavirus started going crazy, and there was a lockdown. So when that happened, everything went in the tank all at once, everybody all at once, and really, not just the United States, but across the world, the economy has been in the dumps. And so it's at this time that you start seeing who's got their stuff together and who doesn't. It doesn't mean that, if your business is going up and down, that you don't have your things together. What it really means is, where do you go from here? Can you handle it when the tide's low? And I love this quote, and I'm going to have our producer Sean put this quote out. He's going to put the link going to the video with Ed Rush and Perry Marshall discussing this. It was a great talk a little bit back, but it was right on the cusp of a lot of the coronavirus happening. And he said, you got to hand out towels to naked swimmers. Okay, and that's what I wanted to talk about. If you're at a point where you're either looking to transfer your business or transform your business or go in a different direction because it's not working out just the way you want it to right now, then I'm going to highly suggest find out who the naked swimmers are and get them a towel. Find the people who are in trouble right now. Find the people who don't know what to do, and be able to deliver them what you do, or products that you provide, or services you provide. That's where you got to be looking right now, because there's a whole lot of people in a whole lot of trouble right now. Can you help them? That's the real question. If you can, go and find them. Go and get into, if you still consider the same market that you've been playing to still a viable market, talk to that market. Find out where the pain points are and do your best to solve it for them. We got to come together right now as a country and as a people and as a world. We got to come together and help each other out, because that's the only way you get out of this. You're not going to get out of this shooting your way out, or stealing your way out, or anything else. The only way we're going to get out of this is by helping each other out. So go and find someone that's willing to let you help them, and hopefully willing to part with some money in order to do it, so that we can all keep eating and living and doing what we do best. So that's just a quick tip. That doesn't come from me. That comes from Perry Marshall. But I love it. It speaks directly to what we're doing. And if you're needing a towel, in your business, and you're wanting to know exactly, where do we go from here? I've been dealing with all this stuff, and now it seems like the big guys are even bigger after the coronavirus. So I mean, you're going to see a lot of companies fall over, but right now Amazon.com is through the roof. And I've got a book coming out, The 9 Ways to Amazon Proof Your Business, and that's going to be coming out soon. And it has to do with fighting off the big competitors in your space. Who's the big competition that you're trying to fight off? And do you need help in doing that? If so, I'm going to recommend you go check out the Amazon Proof Strategy Session. It's over at brianjpombo.com/Amazon. That link is in the description. Go check it out. We'll be back here tomorrow. We got new ideas every day, and I'm going to tell you a little tip about why I give credit to people, and that's coming up tomorrow. You have a great night. In the meantime, get out there and let the magic happen.